Hey, what's up, Jay? Oh, how you been, man? Doing a late live stream, I guess. So what you been up to, man? How's work been? Or how's everything other than work been? What's up, Rick? Had to take an app to the ER. What happened, bro? What'd you do? What happened to you? What's up, Mr. Rick? How you been? Are you all right, man? What'd you do? So your knee locked up, and they lost all leg function. Of course. Well, oh, fuck, dude. That sucks balls. What's up, Omer? What's up? What's up, Roy? Pull over to type hello. Hey, man, what's up? You still out there working, man? Come on, man. 399. What's 399? Hey James, how you doing? Well, that's good. Well, that's good to hear. Everything's been fine, I guess. Way to go on the subs, yeah. It's getting up there. What's 39? Oh, my sub count. Never mind. Yeah, almost at 400. Woohoo! Yeah, let's all throw a party. Yeah, late night. Yeah, I was watching Pedro's. I just thought, what the fuck? I had nothing better to do. You got a good job? Nice, nice. So I thought, what the fuck? I'll come on here. What the fuck? Might as well. Everybody else can go to bed, I guess. Damn, bro. It's a lot of work, man. Yeah, no shit, right? Yeah, what kind of job did you get? Hey, Payman, what's up? Oh, you working in a prison? Oh, nice. You're off too? Nice, nice. Well, that's cool. Get to go play with the convicts. Where at? How's everything? It's going, man. It is what it is. Nothing too serious. You graduated in September 25th. Where at? That's good. That's good. Hey, Ryan. Ryan. Change your name again, I see. Keep changing it. Just try to throw people off. No, DoorDash has been sucking balls. Like, I didn't even do any this week. He tried to send me some dorky ass fucking offer. So I just said fuck it. Said fuck it. Trying to give me for a $90 guarantee for 15 orders. Fuck that. That shit's getting corny. You know, when they send you those kind of offers, they don't plan to give you any more than what they're guaranteeing you. That's why I don't even accept those lame ass offers. Because you never notice when they give you those uh, guaranteed payouts, you never get fucking orders. The orders you do get is a bunch of garbage. So I don't even accept that shit. So you can keep those shitty ass fucking guarantees. I don't waste my time with that shit. Don't have the money to be wasting on gas for that dumb shit. Dashing through life. How you doing? How you doing? Everyone takes the $3 offers only to reach 14 completed orders. Yeah, right. Fuck that. I'm not wasting my time. That's a waste of fucking time. You know, and that's how DoorDash does it. They do that shit on purpose. DoorDash is just the ghetto of fucking food delivery. Let's fucking face it. That's like it's like the fucking Walmart of the world, dude. They don't give a shit. They let anything and everything. They don't give a fuck, man. I just say it's the welfare of fucking food delivery, personally. It's the welfare. They just give shit away. So fuck them. No shit. Yeah. So if they're willing to only give you $90 for 15 orders, then you know they're not going to give you fucking orders. They're going to give you all the shit ones. And yeah, exactly. They are. They're like welfare for fucking food delivery. Like they just and so fuck that. Like, I actually need the money. I need to go out and make money, but I'm not gonna sit there and fucking waste my gas and shit like that. Fuck it. I'm just you know. And then they'll send me a fucking email. Why aren't you dashing? And then be like, why do you even care? Because you don't give a shit. Well, why don't they just give you some crutches and let you crawl down the stairs yourself? If it was just one knee that locked up, can you just grab some crutches and bounce your way down there? Or was it both knees? And then Uber Eats denied me again. So Uber Eats, they just keep falling back on the old fucking they just keep falling back on the old background check. They don't even bother to do new ones. They don't care. Hey Roxy, what's up? Yeah, so too many of these fucking top dashers out there taking that garbage, I guess. So since you got all them out there taking the garbage, that's all they want to give people is garbage. So they think everybody will do that. Yeah, right. Mr. Jones, how you been? So it is what it is. I just think Uber's gonna do probably the same thing with Eats as they've done with their rideshare though. So hopefully they don't. Yeah, right. I guess that title is important to people to feel like they're number one. I guess they'll just do that shit just to have that title. Oh, I'm number one. It is what it is. You know, been all right, man. Can't complain. It's what it is. It's life. But they just want that title that makes them feel fucking important. It's probably the only thing they've ever had in their life to make them feel important. Ooh, I get to be a top dasher. That makes me, that type of shit. That's those type of people. They've never had anything in their life to make them feel important, so they hang on to shit like that. Well, see, that's the problem, Payment. They don't have to. The thing is, there's no rules to make them do that type of shit. You're always going to have the people out there that are going to take the doo doo fucking orders like they already do. So why should they? Why should they? These people out here that do gig work, you have just the cream of the crop of the turds, man. It's you have your good people and then you have the fucking turds, and that's all it is. Am I still working? Yeah. It's just fucking ridiculous. You know, you don't have to when you got people willing to do whatever they'll bow down and lick your balls and do whatever you want. They'll throw on those knee pads and suck you off. It's because they have no moral. No, I shouldn't say morals. They have no fucking goal in life other than just get by. That's their whole fucking goal. They just get by. So that's the kind of fucking people you get. They're just going to get by and they're just happy getting by. They have no ambitions for the fucking future. That's all it is. So none of these companies have to. As long as you got that kind of turd ass people mentality. It's the whole mentality nowadays. You got all these entitled ass fools and they're fucking lazy, don't want to fucking do nothing. They have no inspiration because they're given everything. Mommy, daddy give them fucking everything. Um, Everything's handed to them on a silver platter. Fuck, you say the wrong word, they get offended. Oh my god, I'm offended. So you got these kind of fucking turds. Why go out and try to be something when you're given everything for free? There's no point. So that's the whole problem. That's the whole problem. So it's not to there's nothing out there to make people be proud of themselves anymore. They weren't raised that way anymore. Our older generation, they were raised to become something, be proud to become something. Nowadays, they're raised just to get by, get as much free shit as they can, and live off the system. That's how they're raised. They're raised like fucking babies. You know, you know. That's what it is. So as long as you have that kind of fucking turd type people out here, none of these apps have to change. So they will never change. And because you have a lot of even like with the YouTubers on here that they come on here bragging about how much they make every week. That doesn't help the situation either. That doesn't help the situation because you just get these people out. You get more and more people thinking that they can do this, jumping on the apps, fucking up the system. They can't do what they see other gig YouTubers do, so then they just start doing whatever just to survive. So they'll take the fucking doo doo orders all day long just because now they got to survive because they quit their job because they saw that Kim made fucking $900 in 2 days. So they all think they can do that. So they quit their job, they go out there, they find out they can't make the shit, and so now they got to do anything just to survive. And when you have that mentality that I just got to survive mentality in the gig world, you'll do whatever you're fucking given. You'll lick whoever's balls you have to. So, so that's what happens. You know, I'm happy and proud for the people that come on here and blow up how much money they're making. It's all nice and happy for them, but at the same time, it really doesn't help the situation. It doesn't help because all you're doing is dragging more and more people who think they can make these monies onto the fucking apps, which oversaturate the market, which end up getting these fucking turds that'll just take anything and everything because they want to be the next YouTube guy that shows up with $1,500 on their fucking account. It's just fucking, it's annoying to me. You know, it is what it is. Like I said, people do what they want. Well, all hospitals are subsidized by the government, so it is what it is. Yeah, Ryan, that's just what you get. You get an oversaturation of market because everybody's watching these, thinking they're going to make all these millions of dollars. Nobody's really 100% honest. They make all this money and they just show this shit, so everybody thinks they can do it. So you're just oversaturating the market. You're getting a lot of these fucking doo doo ass people on here that fucking can't. They don't even know how to fucking tie their shoes, bro. You saw my video. These people are fucking a joke, man. Stop by before I go to sleep. Okay, sweet, sweet. Thanks, Donna. I appreciate you subbing and thanks for the support and all that good stuff. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, man. I showed you a picture, motherfucker picking his fucking feet. These are the kind of people that fucking will take any and every order. These gross motherfuckers. They don't have no fucking um they have no fucking morals. They have no fucking pride in themselves that you're gonna sit there and dig your feet waiting on a fucking food order. Come on, that's fucking gross. That's the kind of shit you deal with out here, you know? And then they all bitch when they get shitty ratings. They don't get tips. They all want tips, but yet they do shit like that, pick their feet, and that's the kind of fucking mentality gig workers have. They do this gross fucked up. People like rideshare. They bitch they don't get no tips, but yet your car's a fucking mess. Um, your fucking customer service sucks balls. You're grumpy looking all the time. How the fuck do you expect people to tip you when you can't even do good customer service in the first place? You know. So it's a cycle that, and as long as you have these door dashers out here willing to take anything and everything, you're never gonna get a better service. You're never gonna get more better payouts because there's those people that are taking it. Why should a customer tip if they know they're gonna get the fucking food? Why would they? They don't give a shit. They're waiting at home watching a movie. What difference does it make to them if they get their food an hour later or fucking whether they get their food in 30 minutes when they tip good or whether they get an hour? They don't give a shit. They're sitting on their fucking ass. They're obviously too lazy to go get shit them fucking selves. So what makes you think they give a fuck if they gotta wait an hour to get their $3 fucking food order? They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. So they're not gonna fucking tip because you got these fucking clowns that'll go out there and take the shit. Plain and simple. So, if they have to wait an hour, hour and a half, they don't give a shit. They're already lazy. They won't go get it them the goddamn self. So they don't care. You know? They don't give a shit. So it's like when Pedro he went out and was telling people about people having orders sitting there. Most of them said no. Most of the orders get picked up. So that tells you that somebody's out there doing it. Yeah, exactly, Donna. Some of these motherfuckers are gross in their fucking pajamas, lazy. They look like they haven't taken a bath in a fucking 3 weeks and shit. I lived in my car doing DoorDash and delivery for Domino's and Jimmy John's for fucking almost a year. I was clean every day. I was fresh every fucking day. So yeah, there's no fucking excuse to come out of your house looking like a fucking bum, touching people's food. And like I said, you wonder why they don't want to tip us. How would you feel if some fucker walks up in sandals looking like he hasn't taken a shower in fucking 3 weeks, handing in your food? Does that make you want to tip? Hell, fuck no. Hey, Bama guy, how you doing, man? Does that make you want to tip? No. You know, you look at these people's fucking cars. They got garbage all up in the backseat. Customer walks out to get their food, garbage all in their back seat. They don't even take care of their own shit. What makes you think customers are going to want to tip you? If you can't take care of your own shit, what makes you think you're taking care of their shit? So it's ridiculous. And then we keep seeing the videos time and time again. Fucking dashers, these fucking pieces of shit. eating other people's food, throwing their fucking food. All it does is give us a bad reputation. And so people are just like, fuck it, why should I? These people obviously don't care. The company obviously don't care because they keep these people on the fucking app. So they don't give a shit. So it's not going to get any better. Let's just put it that way. It's not going to get better until you get either some serious regulations as far as when it comes to how much they have to pay and this and that, and, or you start getting a better type of person delivering your food. And some of these people learn. You know what top dashers remind me of? Dashers remind me of that virgin that fucks his first fucking female, and he can't let the pussy go. And so he keeps fucking the same bitch over and over again because he doesn't know that there's other better pussy out there. That's what top bashers are to me. They're like that virgin. They fuck the first thing and they just can't let it go. They have to have that pussy. Like they don't understand there's better and more exotic pussy out there. So they stick to doing the same pussy all the fucking time. That's what these fucking people remind me of, to be fucking honest. That's what the fucking they remind me of. You know? And as long as we have that, and as long as there's that incentive to make people feel important with that fucking name of top dasher, yeah, you're always gonna have that shit. Like I said, that makes people feel good. They make them feel good to say I'm a top something because they have no goals in life. They have never had anything in their life um, other than be a top dasher for fucking DoorDash. So, but that's just how it's gonna be. They're top ramen, yeah, right. Hey George, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, that's what they remind me of. Yeah, the ratings. Yeah, like those ratings mean dick. Those ratings. That's what another people don't understand. Those ratings don't mean dick. It's just like me doing my Lyft. I was top rated driver, 500, 5 star, 1,200, 12,500 rides, shit ton of, and they still fucking dump you the minute you do something wrong or they feel like getting rid of you. So so that shit means dick. That shit means dick. Let's look at it. You can be a what, a 4.2 fucking rating on DoorDash and still dash. What does that mean? You're barely above average, and they still let you do. It's gross. It's just ridiculous, man. Something needs to be done. Like I said, I was thinking about doing something, maybe going to some state regulators or start seeing if something can be done about this shit, man, because it's fucking ridiculous. And what's sad is that, us people that, think of ways to make the job better or make the work better and do the things to make the job better so we do get what we want. These fucking turds that are out here just taking everything and everything, they fucking benefit. They don't care to benefit and make it, they don't care to do it on their own to benefit themselves. They'll take all the turds, and then when we come through and we do something to help the situation, then they end up benefiting. So we get fucked twice for the most part. We have to do all the work to make the job better, while these fucking turds out here that are fucking the system or fucking it up for everybody else, they get the benefit. That's what fucking sucks. Most people give you 5 stars, yeah, because most people don't. Yeah, George, because most people just don't give a fuck. As long as you get them from point A to point B safely, fine, 5 stars. The only way you're really going to get turd ratings is you get one of those entitled fuck faces, or you speak on the wrong subject. I notice if you speak on the wrong subject, yeah, you're going to get fucked on that. And it depends on where you're at too. If you're in fucking the ghetto, fucking shithole neighborhoods, they're going to get, but they want the free shit. So nothing is going to be perfect to them. The people that don't know what it costs to fix a car, they don't know what it costs to run a car. Um, they're actually too lazy to get off their ass and go get their own food. They don't know what it is. So a rating to them means shit to them. They don't care. They don't even look at themselves in a bright light, let alone fucking somebody that's breaking their ass to do them a service. So yeah, ratings mean all that shit. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a shit. And it doesn't help. Like I said, it doesn't help when you got dashers out here fucking picking their fucking feet, wearing sandals, fucking looking like bums and shit. Yeah, it doesn't help either. So if you're dealing with customers like that and you got drivers like that, because let's face it, these same sorry ass fucking customers that don't tip are fucking drivers as well. So that if they don't give a shit enough to tip the driver and for a better service, and what makes you think they're gonna go out and be a good driver? They don't give a shit. They're just out there doing whatever. So so that's what you're dealing with. You know, that's the kind of shit you're dealing with. You're dealing with those same sorry ass motherfuckers that pay $3 to have their food delivery actually doing delivery. So they look like fucking bums. They act like fucking bums, and you know, this is how it is. All right, darling, you have a great night. What's that, Jay? Yeah, they definitely non-tippers do because they think they're fucking somehow entitled to shit. And that's the thing because people keep bringing them their fucking food. They don't care. They don't care. They're gonna do that shit because they keep getting their food. They're sitting on that sucking off welfare, probably using their EBT cards to order fucking food in the first place, and then you expect them to give you a good rating? Yeah, right. They don't even think highly enough of themselves to go get a job to look fucking decent for work. How the fuck you think they give a shit about us? Yeah, right. Exactly, Bama. Same thing. Yeah, it's like, and that's the thing. You don't go through their bag, they get mad. You go through their bag, they get mad. It's like they don't understand. They don't understand. They want you to feel sorry when their shit's fucked up, but yet they don't understand that it's not our fault. Like I don't work for fucking Wendy's. I don't pack the fucking order. They seal the bag. I'm not opening the fucking order. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. And especially, I had one chick one time. I did a Wendy's order. Hey, Bud Soda, how you doing? I had a fucking chick one time from fucking Wendy's. I pick up the bag, middle of the whole vid shit. Bag sealed. She actually calls me and expects me to go back and get like two fucking chicken McNugget sauces. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, really? I don't think so. I said, I don't. She said, oh, I'm missing my nugget sauce. Okay. Fuck you want me to do about it? Like, call DoorDash and bitch DoorDash, you didn't get your nugget sauce. I'm not going to your bag to check, make sure you got chicken McNugget sauce. It's not fucking happening. But that's the thing. They worry about the stupidest shit. First of all, when you order a 4-piece nugget, it doesn't say you're guaranteed fucking sauce anyways. You get the sauce, good for you. If not, it happens. I'm not gonna be the one. Don't call me asking me for a barbecue sauce because I don't give a shit. But that's the kind of shit they worry about. Their whole order could be worried fucking perfectly all right, but they're gonna bitch because they didn't get one barbecue sauce. That's the kind of cheap ass pieces of shit we deal with nowadays. You know, that's the kind of shit you deal with. So that this is where we end up with this bullshit, fucking these fucking people. And when you got dashers out here willing to just cater to that kind of mentality and cater to those kind of people, it doesn't help us. It doesn't help us. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ivan, long time no see, man. How you been? Been a minute. So until it's like I said, it's never going to get better. The only way it's going to get better is if we start going to the higher ups in our states or cities and start getting some regulations put on this shit. Because until then, our pay is never going to get better. It's only going to get worse. You know? Yeah, exactly. Gig show. Yeah, exactly. That's the shit. Like I said, everything could be perfect, but they're missing one nugget sauce. Oh my god. Yeah, and you can tell how petty people are. You can tell how petty people are. I'm going to give you an example of how petty people are. They'll actually go through, if you've ever used the DoorDash app, and pick. You have to, when you, let's say you need mild sauce, you actually have to go in there and say one mild sauce, one mild sauce, one mild sauce. You got these people that are just so petty and so fucking stupid that they'll go through and push that motherfucker 20 times instead of just sending a simple text to the guy and say, hey, can you make sure you grab me some fucking sauce? How hard is that? But no, they'll go through the whole fucking app and push that fucking button 20 times to make sure they get 20 fucking packets. And if they don't get exactly 20 packets, they'll call and get that order for free because that's how they are. They're that fucking petty and ignorant. I had a guy do that to me last week. Can you get me some? I sent him a text message. Hey, I'm picking up your non-authentic fucking Taco Bell Mexican food, and I'll be on my way as soon as it's done. He sends me a simple text. He said, "Can you make sure that there's sauce packets in there?" I'm like, "Sure, I can do that." He didn't. It's simple shit like that. But these people are so dumb that they'll actually push a button 20 times just to get 20 sauce packets. It's like it's fucking crazy to me. Like it's yeah, exactly, Kevin. It's fucking retarded. Like, and who the fuck? Let's fucking face it. Let's fucking face it. Who the fuck don't have ketchup in their fucking fridge? Who don't have mayonnaise in their fucking fridge? Let's fucking face it. Or ranch dressing. Nobody has ranch. Bullshit. I know everybody has a ranch in their fucking fridge, but nobody seems to have ranch. Can you give me ranch? Like like fucking Jack in the Box has the best fucking ranch in the world that you got to have Jack in the Box ranch. Like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, exactly. But see, that's the thing, Bud Soda. You can't because you got these fucking turd top dashers that because they get that little title of top dasher, it makes them feel important. So they're gonna go out and they're gonna fuck it and do that stupid shit just because it makes them feel important. Like I said earlier, Bud Soda. My analogy to that is it's those fucking virgins that fuck the pussy the first time and they can't let that pussy go. They don't understand there's a greater and more exotic pussy out there, so they keep fucking the same pussy. That's my analogy to a top dasher. They're just they don't care, or they may have, or some of these top dashers may not have other jobs that they just go out and they don't need the money, or they don't look to make their life better. They just do it to do it. So they'll just take anything and everything, not knowing that they're fucking up their cars. They're screwing other fucking people that actually make a living out of this, and so on and so forth. So, you know, it's, yeah. Oops. Sorry, I put you on blast. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. It's I'm out of ketchup. Roy, bring me some. Right? Dashing through life. It's like it's fucking crazy. Ugh, nice Worcestershire sauce. Uh, it's just it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's just craziness. It's just craziness to me. And the reason why I feel DoorDash has turned into such a turd fucking app is because of the top dashers, in my opinion. Top dashers are the problem. These guys are the problem. They're the ones willing to take the 250s, $3 orders all day long. They're the ones that are causing the problem because you're never going to be able to get an advancement in pay as long as you got these fucking pieces of shit doing these shit orders. You're never going to do it. You know. To me, there's no reason for it. It doesn't making top dash. What does making top dasher do for you? Like that. That's my opinion. What does it make? What does it do? Like I can do 15. I can do up to 15, sometimes 20 orders a week, make $250. That's usually my goal if I make that. So why would I want to go out of my way and do 50 fucking orders to make the same money? What is the point in that? Yeah, mine never goes above 20. Shit. You'll be lucky if mine even gets close to 20 sometimes. Mine usually fluctuate between anywhere from 8 to 15. See, I didn't get it this month because of bombardment. Yeah, and that's right. And that's what's going to keep happening, Bud Soda, because, the crap orders, because all these people are trying to get that top dasher fucking thing, and they think that is that important that, yeah, they're going to keep sending shit orders all the time, because as long as you have people willing to take the shit orders, they're going to keep sending shit orders. Yep, exactly. Yeah, and that's another thing. It's an oversaturated market. You know, yeah, they oversaturate the market so bad, and then and I contribute that to a lot of the YouTuber shit too, because like I said, you're going on here, you're blasting it. Oh, I can make this much money, so everybody thinks that they can make that much money. So now you got an oversaturated market, and people can't make that money. So what are they forced to do? They quit their other job, so now they're forced to take the shit. So they just take the shit just to survive, because they thought, oh, I can make $900 like Kim every fucking 2 days, and it's not. Yeah, exactly. It's yeah, it's and the companies are to blame as well, because they encourage the shit. They encourage people to put zero tips. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not saying you got to tip hundreds and fucking, but tip accordingly. I believe, even if, at the pizza joint, I believe that no tip should be less than $5, regardless of the size of the order. Um, no tip should be lower than $5. Period. That's me. Yeah, yeah, and that's another thing. But so you got all these people. They talk a game. They don't show their shit, but they talk game. Oh, I made $2,000 this week in bumfuck rear end Kentucky, which we all know bullshit. And so they just perpetuate it because they want to feel important. Kind of like the whole door top dasher. They want to feel important. So they'll come on here and say, "Oh, I did this much." No, you didn't. You're just saying it to say it because you don't want to feel left out. It's that water cooler syndrome. You don't want to be fucking left out. So you say this, oh, I can make this much. Yeah, sure you can. Show us. Show us what you can make. And then oh, I can oh, I don't have a channel. I don't shut the fuck up. Well, that's another thing. That's another thing. If it takes you 80 hours of work to make this kind of money, more power to you. I don't care. If you want to work that much, work that much. That to me is if that's your life is work, then have fun. You know. Oh yeah, that's what I believe. I believe no tip should be less than $5, regardless of the size of the order. If you want to order a Slurpee, you tip $5 for a fucking Slurpee. If you want to order a large Coke from McDonald's, then you tip $5. That should be the minimum tip, regardless of any order. It's $5. Period. That's the way I look at it. And then these customers wonder why we act the way we act. Like, well, they wonder why motherfuckers are eating their food or throwing their fucking food at the door. Why should I give a fuck about your food? You don't give a fuck about me to even tip me $1. So why do you think I give a fuck about your spaghetti and noodles? I don't give a fuck. I'm throwing it. You wonder, and they wonder why you see this shit on TV. Here, go be my bitch for $3, and then you want me to fucking treat you like a princess. Fuck that. I'll throw your shit right at your front door. Fuck that noise, man. Yeah, see, I can't work that many goddamn hours. Fuck that. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yeah, right. You had a guy tribute to. At least he gave you something, though. At least he showed his appreciation. Even if it was only two candy bars, it's still appreciation, you know. But you expect me to be your bitch for $3, but you don't want a tip, and you expect me to treat your food like it's the fucking royal jewels? Fuck your food, period. Fuck your food. I don't give a fuck, you know. That's why I don't take $3 orders because I'm going to be the one that throws your. I'll probably be the one that'll be so pissed off that day or something. You know, I'll be the one that throws your food. You know, it's hard enough for us out here. You know, and people just don't understand. And I've been. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I've had a rough couple last 3 weeks. I ain't gonna fucking lie. So when I go out there and I see this shit and it fucking irritates me because there are some of us that need that money. That go and we need that money. Hey, Mike, how you doing? You know, and that's important to us. And then you got these fucking turds that just don't give a shit. You know, yeah, exactly, yeah, exactly, yeah. That's my whole thing, Mike. It's you know, and then you got and now you got every one of these fucking DoorDash people think that they want to be the next YouTube star. I watched one. I don't know what the fucking name of the channel was, but he's talking about the top 10 essentials he has for his DoorDash in a day. One of his top 10 essentials wasn't even a hot bag. So this is the kind of fucking retarded shit that we're dealing with. His one of his top 10 essentials ain't even a hot bag. His Apple Watch was one of his ear pods, his Apple Watch, his bottles of water. Those all became more of an essential than a fucking hot bag. And you're delivering people's fucking food. Come on. And these are the ones making YouTube videos that are trying to teach other dashers of what's important. What the fuck is that? Like, it's like fucking come on. It's like what the fuck is that? Yeah, no hot fucking bag. It's like what the fuck? That's not even one of your top 10 essentials. But your iWatch is. Your Apple Watch is. Is your Apple Watch gonna fucking heat the food up? Is it got some kind of special power microwave? It can heat the fucking food up or something? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. It's fucking. It's just ridiculous. You know. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. And the ones that take it to heart and do the best job they can, we end up getting fucked in the end. Because of these type of people. You know, I can't get enough subscribers to reach 1,000, but these fucking turds they make it just because they're willing to pander to people. I'm not willing to pander. I'll tell you straight to your face. You're fucking up. You're retarded. It is what it is. I'm that guy, so I can't get the subs. But if I started pandering to people like, oh yeah, no, then maybe. But I can't do that. It's not my personality. I can't do that shit. I can't. I can't. I'm not going to show you the same shit every day and repeat myself constantly. Because if I got to repeat myself constantly to you, or you have to have the same shit repeated constantly to you, you're not worth a fucking turd anyways. You're not worth a turd. If you got to watch 30 videos of the same thing every day to learn from it, then you have issues beyond that. And I'm not going to be the guy that just does the same repetitive shit over and over and over again. To me, it's It's monotonous and it's boring to me. You know. So it's just I can't sit there and make video. I don't have the means, first of all, to do that, and second of all, to me it just who the fuck why I don't understand why people want to watch a person do the same shit over and over every day. I don't understand that mentality. Like I don't understand that. Like I really don't. You know. And another thing that pisses me off, and you guys still, and a lot of people still don't fucking get it, is you keep fucking with your cell phones while you're driving. I can't stress enough how much that pisses me off, especially somebody who rides a motorcycle. How many times I've almost been killed on a motorcycle because people fuck around on their cell phones. You tell me. Oh, and that's another thing on the top 10 essentials this guy had. He didn't even have a phone mount for his phone mount for his fucking phone. And that's another thing. Why are we not? Why do we not have phone mounts for our phones? You know, if you feel you got to have 6 cell phones to do these jobs, more power to you. Go spend the money and get 6 fucking things to place on your fucking dash. Because this whole thing, everybody holding their cell phones. Oh, here, let me drive. Let me check my phone. What the fuck, man? Come on. You know, and these are the same people that they're worried about or DoorDash safety, Uber safety, but they're playing with their fucking cell phones the whole fucking time. That shit's getting fucking annoying too. You know, that shit's getting fucking annoying too. You know, you sitting down here giving tips on how to be better DoorDash drivers. Why don't you show us better tips? Maybe put a fucking phone mount on your fucking car, so you're not having to touch your fucking phone. How about that? How about that? You know, how about putting an earpiece in instead of texting on your fucking phone? Talk to text instead of texting on your fucking phone. And you're all doing this while you're on video. While you're on video, you know, and that's even worse. I'm waiting for the day, and I know this might sound morbid, and it'll probably piss some people off. I'm waiting for the day when you get smashed. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the day that somebody gets seriously fucking smashed because they're fucking around on their phone. Maybe then they'll wake the fuck up. You know, maybe then they'll wake the fuck up. You know, because that's what's going to happen. You know, that's what we might not see it, but that's what's going to happen. You know, you know. But that's the thing. That's the thing. It's just it's like you know you can show me all the greatest tips on how to be um how to be the greatest DoorDash driver, how to predict tips, how to navigate the fucking restaurant, how to do this. But but the minute you're fucking with your phone while you're driving, come on, it sort of defeats the purpose. It defeats the purpose. And you know, the first excuse that comes out of their mouth is, "Yeah, I know I do it. I should do better." But nobody's doing better. Nobody's doing better. So so what the fuck, you know? Bama, I never even I on my bike was straight up. I just threw it in my fucking tank bag. I didn't give a fuck. I wasn't out there riding to look at my phone. So, and I don't ride to look at my phone. I ride because it's peaceful to me, and I could give a fuck about the world at that point. I'm just zooming around doing my thing. So fuck a phone. I don't give a fuck about my phone. So what? Well, see. Oh shit! I saw something. Let me see. Me being outside Las Vegas, Pedro Santiago is one YouTuber I watch and follow. But who do you recommend that gives good advice on being a dasher and not all the other bullshit views they have? Um, Ask me anything you want. You're gonna get 100% honesty. Like I don't pander to fucking people. Um, that's one thing I don't do to is Mike is pander to people. And most of the 90% of the YouTubers you're gonna find on here, they pander. So I can't even really give you a good. I could boast myself because I'll tell you if you do something stupid, I'm gonna blow you up on it. But I can't recommend a channel that that don't pander. They pander because they need the clicks and views. That's why they're doing YouTube in the first place. They want the clicks and views. That's what pays the YouTube money. So they're gonna. So it's hard to. It's hard for people not to pander when you're making a living at it. So you got to say what people want to hear in order for you them to click on your videos and listen to what you have to say. Because if you clicked on my video and I told you suck every day, you're not going to click on my video. You know, so to me, it's hard to you know. And I'm not talking Pedro. Pedro does his thing. Pedro does his thing. He's positive. He tells you this and that, this and that. But we can all be looked at and say, hey, we need to do better at something. There's always something we could, be better at. So I wouldn't say take anybody's advice at 100%. I say my best thing for you, Mike, is you got to do what's best for you. You need to learn what's best for you. You need to learn your market the best you can. None of these guys on YouTube can tell you dick about your market. Like DoorDash Dad, he had to do the video about how to text message. If you don't know how to text message, whether they change the app or not, then why are you even on these platforms? That's why I did that stupid ass video about tying your shoe before you walk out the door. Is because they're making these videos and it's like, are people this inept that are doing this job that they don't even know to have a hot bag? They don't know how to fucking text the customer through the app. They don't know how to fucking read a navigation. They don't even know their own market. They drive into a bad area of town, get beat up, and then it's shit like that. It's just ridiculous to me. So my thing is, take everything you hear with a grain of salt when it comes to YouTubers. Do what's best for you. Learn your shit the best you can. That's my best information to give you is you got to do what's best for you. And there's no better way of learning. Yeah, they can show you tips and tricks here, but see, I don't believe in that giving out tips and tricks shit because, like I said, every market's different. You can give out generic tips. Like when I did rideshare, I gave out generic tips. Keep your car clean, blah blah blah. But my whole emphasis is always learn your app, learn your market, learn what's best works for you. If the morning's best for you, then go out and work the mornings. If night works best for you, go out and work nights. If you have to work split shifts that is the best for you, then do split shifts. You have to figure that out for yourself. Nobody on YouTube can tell you me what is best for Mike Bishop. Nobody on YouTube can tell you that. You have to figure that out for yourself. And I think that's a lot of the problems with the people that come on these YouTube channels is they expect you to have the magic fucking wand, Harry Potter wand to make everything perfect for them. And they're just too lazy to go out and do it for themselves. You know, it's so, I can give you all the tips and tricks on how to do rideshare in Las Vegas, but I can't, my tips and tricks that I use here don't work in fucking bumfuck Kentucky. The tips I use here, they don't work in Denver, Colorado. The trips and shit I use here, they don't work in Oregon. All that shit's different, and that's what too many people come to these YouTube channels thinking that like I said, Kim made $900 in 2 days. I can do that. You're in fucking Gooberville, fucking New Mexico. You're not gonna do it. you know, and it's discouraging to people. It's discouraging to people. Yeah, the ride along shit gets old because it's the same repetitive shit over and over again. Like it's the same repetitive shit over and over again. And you can like I said, I don't know who wants to watch that all the time. I know why most people don't watch my shit because I curse. Yeah, yeah, he definitely talks about other topics shit for sure. But even then, with most of these gig channels, you're going to top out. You're going to top out at a certain amount of subscribers. After that, you're done. I've seen gig YouTubers on here that have had channels on here 6, 7 years. They're still at the same, you know, fucking 40,000 subscribers and so on and so forth. So you're gonna top out sooner or later. You're just gonna top out because, like I said, there's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can do about it. Yeah, Dino talks about a lot of other topics. Dino definitely does. But you're sooner or later you're gonna top out on shit. You can't, you're just gonna top out. Because at the end of the day, if you can't get dashers to care about their appearance, to care about doing the job properly, why the fuck do they care about YouTube? They don't give a shit about what people say on YouTube. They don't even take I could give you all a tip: carry your hot bag, wear proper shoes, don't pick your fucking feet. People ain't gonna listen to that shit. They're gonna do what they want to fucking do. I'm sure that Uber Eats driver knows better than pick his feet and play with his fucking toes while he's waiting on a fucking order. But he's sitting there doing it anyways. So it doesn't matter what gig YouTubers say or do. It's still at the end of the day, it's up to you. What kind of person are you? Are you a good person? Are you a shit person? How serious is this job to you, or how serious do you take it? That at the end of the day, what matters. So you can give all the tips and tricks you want. Is it going to matter at the end of the day? No, because you're dealing with people's morality and you're dealing with the type of people they are. So, you know, yeah, that's just gross. Because I'm the last person that deal. I'm the last person that says, do what you have to do, but at the same time, you gotta realize, all right, what is your ultimate goal? Is your ultimate goal to be a DoorDash for the rest of your life? Um, you're beating your cars to death. You're wearing yourself out. What is your ultimate goal? You know, my ultimate goal is hopefully to get out of here and have my own place, but I just haven't been able to do it yet because I just haven't had the, you know, and I ain't gonna lie, it could be my fault. You know, I'm stubborn ass fucking guy, and it is, you know, so a lot of it could be my fault. I'm not perfect, and never have been, and so it is what it is. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing with the apps. You got to pick whichever app works for you. You know, um, how can I even say that? I can't even. Right here, Jay. No, I changed it. I changed my name a long time ago. Yeah, but like I said, that ride along shit, that gets boring. That's just boring to me. But it must not be boring to people though, because a lot of channels do it and they're getting the subs and they're doing that shit. A lot of people must like to see that shit. I don't know. I don't know. But some of us, unfortunately, like me, for example, I can't do multiple apps because I have criminal background and it doesn't allow me to be on certain apps, and so I'm kind of stuck with one specific app. You know, and it's my own fault. I've never said it was anybody else's fault but mine. Yeah, exactly. Well, a lot of shit. You know, I would like to see one of these because we have these new mandates, like in New York, that if you're not vaccinated, you're not allowed to go into the restaurants. I haven't. I would like to see a channel do something about that. That'd be informative. I haven't seen a channel talk about that in New York. How are these Door Dashers and people Uber Eats and all that? How are they picking up food in New York if they're required to have the vaccine to walk into the restaurant? I haven't seen any videos on that. But that is the kind of shit that's kind of important. I would like to see some shit like that, but nobody's doing shit like that. You know. So how are Grubhubs and Uber Eats? How are they doing it in New York? If you have to have the vaccine to walk into a restaurant, how are they doing that? You're probably right, Ryan. They'll probably kick it off or something for misinformation or some bullshit. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Maybe somebody can ask him next time they're on this channel, since he's in New York. How is that? How is that affecting? But you also got some of these channels. They stop doing apps. When they start making their YouTube money, a lot of these guys don't do it as much, or they do it one day a week, or you know. So, and at this point, if you're going to be making so much money a month off of, let's say, YouTube, why the fuck would you do DoorDash for $3 orders? There's no reason to do DoorDash. But why even do it? You know, no reason to do it. If I'm making $2,000 a month off YouTube, why would I fucking do DoorDash? Well, for $3? Why would I fucking do it? No reason. But I would like to see somebody speak on that topic. I would speak on it, but I'm not in New York. I can't give you an honest thing on that because I'm not in New York. So I would just like to know how they do it, because I'm sure not everybody that dashes is fucking vaccinated. You know, or is there an exempt? Or is there some kind of exemption that they can walk in and grab the food and leave? I don't know. Everything's about the views, Ryan. Yeah, pretty much everything's about the views. The same thing goes with Instacart. What if these places are requiring you to have vaccinations? How are you doing that? No, I don't think it's affecting grocery stores. Yeah. All these people are paid off. At the end of the day, we all know DoorDash, Uber, Lyft. They pay off politicians. They got the money. They pay these people off. That's why there is no regulation. It's because they pay these people off. They pay it off. So that's why even if you went the route of trying to get regulations, it probably wouldn't. No, DoorDash doesn't. Only if you're a DoorDash employee. Well, you know what? A lot of the glitching, I think, has to do with this fucking Para bullshit. You got these people hacking into fucking people's shit, and I think probably the reason why we lost the subtotal shit is because fucking Para coming out with their bullshit. Oh, we're looking at the subtotal, trying to tell you. Once again, I never understood the hell I got to see an extra $1 or $2. Who gives a shit? You're not taking the order based on if there's a $1 to $2 fucking tip extra. You're taking off your preset parameters. So, this whole thing that Para keeps trying to fight for, they need to leave. They need to get the fuck off and leave because it's ridiculous. A tip predictor. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Oh, you think you're fucking Notre Dame or something? I can predict it. All they're doing is fucking us up. They're fucking us up just like Top Dashers do. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? They're doing the same fucking. Everybody thinks they're trying to help and they're not fucking helping dick. So, because the more you piss off these fucking apps, the more they'll fuck you. They've already shown that. The more you fuck with them, the more they're gonna fuck you. So leave them the fuck alone. Quit fucking pissing them off, and maybe things will get better. But they don't. Yeah, it's not hard to know and even if it didn't have, let's say Bud Soda, even if it didn't have the extra tip on it, you still took the order regardless. not knowing there's an extra tip on there because it falls into the parameters of what you're willing to take. So you're not accepting it based on, oh, there might be one or extra $2. You're not taking it based on that reason. When I go out and dash, I look for 250, sometimes $3 a fucking mile. And if an order falls within that $3, 250 to whatever it is, I take it. Okay, if there's an extra $2 tip on there, woohoo, good for me. I got an extra $2. But it wasn't my goal. It wasn't my reason for taking the order in the first place. I took the order because it fell within what I'm willing to accept as an order. So I could care less about the fucking extra $2 tips. Well, that's the thing, Mo Dasher. Yeah, you're pushing for something you never needed before. You never needed tip transparency before. You didn't need it. You didn't need it. If you've been door dashing for like 4 years, 3 years, you didn't have to have it before. Now all of a sudden it's that fucking important that you go try to push and fuck with the apps to piss them off. It's fucking retarded. No app should hide anything from us. No, but at the end of the day, when you have no regulation, they can do whatever the fuck they want, and that's the problem. There is no regulation on these apps. Period. If you notice, any regulations we're seeing benefits others other than the drivers. It'll benefit the restaurant because they're trying to cap the fees. Benefits DoorDash. It benefits everybody but the drivers. No. I have yet to see any real group go after these companies to help the drivers. There's one in California, rideshare, but if you only got one group willing to do something, then nobody's going to listen. You know exactly, Mo Dasher. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. You took it based on what the original was 625, 2.5 miles. Good order. I'm taking it. You didn't have to take it based on, okay, is there an extra $4? No. But that's how these people are because, once again, they're fucking lazy. Let's face it, it's lazy. They want to see everything. They feel entitled. I got to know everything. No, well, and to me, most of it is the new breed of dashers. It's the new breed of dashers, in my personal. It's a new breed. It's the new breed. All these ones that jumped on the bandwagon because of COVID. These are the ones we're having to deal with. These young cats that are out there. They're the entitlement generation. They're the ones that are probably the biggest issue here. They're the ones. Well, what DoorDash sells it as an easy job. If you take the time to learn your app, you learn, your city, you do that. To me, it is an easy job. Really, it is an easy job. But I've been doing gig work for fuck what since 2016. So to me, it's easy just because I learn from throughout the years, just do what to learn shit. I'm not too lazy to learn shit. I didn't come to YouTube to learn how to do Lyft. I didn't use YouTube for those purposes. Plus the candy bar. Sorry. Yeah, but see, okay, I'll take what you're saying, William. We'll go with what William says right here. I definitely feel entitled to the information these companies are hiding from independent contractors. You knew they were hiding it from when you signed up. Why did you sign up? You knew they were hiding it, so why'd you sign up? So that's the at the end of the day, that is the real question. You feel you're entitled to the information. Well, what made you decide to sign up if you knew they weren't giving you the information? See what I'm saying? At the end of the day, did knowing all this extra information make the determination of whether or not you wanted to do gig work or not? Because at the end of the day, if it was that important to know all this information, you would have never signed up to do it in the first place. You see what I'm saying, William? I'm not like picking on you or anything. I'm just saying it's like you knew you weren't getting all this information before, so why sign up for it if you felt entitled enough to have it? Yeah, our country's fucking. Ugh. Don't even get me started on that shit. They changed the pay scale after you signed up. No, exactly, Modasher, and that's my whole point. It didn't hurt you. It didn't hurt you. If anything, hidden tips should make you excited. They should get you. They should get your adrenaline going because you based it off. Like I said, you based it off what your parameters are. If it's $2 a mile, an order comes in 2.2, $6. That's within my parameters. I'm gonna take it. Now, if I get the $4 afterwards, woohoo! I got an extra $4. Cool. But at the end of the day, knowing if there's an extra $2 to $3, that's what pissed me off about this whole Para shit and all these dashers bitching and complaining about it. Because, like I said, they've been dashing for years without it. Now all of a sudden, it's so important to them that they have to have it. But yet, you don't base your order on the extra tip to begin with. You never did. You always base your order on the parameters that you have set to take an order. So it didn't matter what the tips were. It could have been a fucking $500 tip. It didn't matter because if it's not within your parameters, you're not taking it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So to me, the whole Para having to see the tips, that's just some baby ass shit. If you can't do this job without having to know there's an extra $1 or $2, then you need to find another means of employment because we've all been doing this job long enough that we don't need to have to see every fucking piece of information to do the job. Would it be nice? Of course, of course, of course. It would be nice if the world fucking had no wars. It'd be nice if everybody was in great health. It would be nice if Diet Coke tastes as good as Diet Pepsi, but it doesn't work that way. So you work with what you have, and everybody's been able to work with what they've had for the last fucking 3-4 years, and now all of a sudden, because we got this new group of dashers out here that feel entitlements, that they got to fuck up the whole program for everybody. You know. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, and the unicorns come once in a blue moon, and you know, exactly, yeah, exactly. But so exactly, it hurts everybody. Everybody's hurt at the end of the day. The customers that actually tip us well, and like we were looking at Pedro's shit. Why would if my whole goal is to get my food faster than everybody else, and I've read and I've heard that if I tip better, I'll get my food faster, and I tip more, and then I still get my food a fucking hour later, then why the fuck would I tip more? So at the end of the day, it's just hurting us. And that and it's those $3 orders that people are willing to take that keep hurting us. I don't take any stacked orders. I'm gonna tell you guys from day one. I don't take stacked orders at all. I want one order, and that's what I'm taking. I'm not taking stacked orders. Period. If it's an additional, like if it's going to the same restaurant and it's additional $3, then yes. Or it's additional. It has to be an additional certain amount. Like I don't do any additionals more than less than $6. So let's say I got a 2 mile and I'm going $7 for 2 miles, and I get another order from the same restaurant and it's additional $6, then I'll take it because then I know the customer tip. So there's both have tips on them, so I know this. But if I get an additional $2.50 stacked order, I'm not taking it. I'm not doing that. I already know somebody didn't tip. But if my original order came in at 2 miles for $7, That's the one I'm going to concentrate on. I'm not going to give a fuck about an extra $2. At the end of the day. So I don't do stacked orders. I don't do that. Okay, I get 2 orders sent to me for, let's say it's 5 miles and it's stacked for, let's say, $16. I don't do it. I don't do it because I don't want to do that shit. Because I know somebody didn't tip. I know somebody because we know the program. We know DoorDash does that. They stack orders because they got a shit order that they want to get delivered. Um, they want to get ordered. So we know somebody's getting fucked on his deal. That's why I don't do them. I don't do stacked orders unless it, like I said, it reaches within those parameters. I said. So yeah, I'm not doing that. So unless that stacked order comes through and it's going to the exact same restaurant and it's an additional $6 or more, then I'll fucking take it. But other than that, yeah, you're not adding an extra $2 for 1 mile bullshit. No, that fucking non-tipper, they can wait on their shit. Fuck that noise. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna concentrate on the customer that fucking threw the fucking funds in and is tipping. They're the ones getting my priority. Because then, like you say, you take the $2 additional fucking order and they end up getting their shit first before the fucking tipper. Not fair. Not gonna happen in my book. You know. So yeah. So fuck that. So fuck the stacked order. You know. But stacked orders might work different on other platforms. I don't know. I don't do other platforms. I just do DoorDash, and we already know how DoorDash works. And that whole thing we were talking about, the Pedro thing about customer service. I believe in good customer service, but at some point you got to how far are you willing to go for these people that don't want to fucking show appreciation? I got written up at work because I don't play that shit. I believe that if I'm you paying me to be your bitch, you need to take care of the people that are doing that. I got written up at work for it because I went off on a customer. So I got in trouble for work. So because that's how I am about it. I don't believe in that giving shit for free. What's my minimum amount? Like I said, I will go through anything that's within the smallest I've ever taken would be around $5, but it has to be within my mileage. If it's not like a mile and it's $5, I'll take it. But I still always want to get my 250 to $3. I might be one of those really super picky guys because I want to get the orders that I can to make the quickest amount of money in the less amount of time. I don't want to beat my car up. So like I've shown this to Omer multiple times. Like when I DoorDash, I'll make my $40, for example, but my total mileage on those, let's say 4 deliveries, will only be maybe 12 miles because I keep my mileage really low because I don't want to beat my car up. They're fucking expensive. I don't have a lot of money to keep fixing this shit. So like I'll do $40 in, let's say, dash time is, my actual active time might be an hour. I'll make, 4 deliveries, $40, but I've only driven 12 miles total. So there's a lot of factors I go into, but I won't take anything less than usually $5. But it still has to be within my mileage. Like if it's 3 miles and $5, I won't take it. I won't do that. So yeah, yeah, and that's another thing. If don't take don't that this goes for safety. Don't go to sketchy parts of town. Don't and like I said, you're gonna have people that sit there. They're gonna feel that you're not being nice to certain groups of people. No, if if I know the motherfucking area is known for robbing people, I'm not gonna go there. It has nothing. It has really nothing against to do the people, but it has more to do with the area. I'm not gonna go somewhere and put myself in danger, especially for fucking $5, $6. It's not worth it. Not worth it. Yeah, you figure the IRS write-off was what, 57, 54 cents a mile? So you should make them. You should be doing any order that's not getting you your 58 cents a mile. That should be, that's what the IRS says you should get. So if you're doing $2.50 fucking deliveries 10 miles because you want to be a top dasher, you're fucking yourself. You know, you only have a box cutter for your protection. Let's see. I carry multiple things on me, so if I'm considered racist because I want to stay out of it, exactly, bro. You're. You can call me any name you want. You can call me skinhead. You can call me fat fuck. You can call me anything you want. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna fucking die for your $6 fucking wing stop. Fuck that noise. Call me whatever you want. I don't give a shit. And you're gonna hurt my fucking feelings. Wouldn't be the first time. So you know. So what rules and regulations would you propose, Roy? Sorry, dude, I didn't see your shit. My bad. What would I see that would be something I'd have to sit down and really give some like major thoughts to. But um, there would have to be. I would feel a minimum percentage of pay off an order. That would be. I would think that would be something like if the order is $20, there should be a minimum. Let's say kind of like in rideshare, how you have the split 75% goes to the driver, the 25% goes to the company. That would be something I would shoot for. Maybe even do a 50-50 split. Something where you're being based off the price of the order. So let's say even if it's a $12 order and from McDonald's and you're getting 50% of that. Let's say it's a 50-50 split. You're getting that's a $6 order. And then they need to put some kind of mileage regulation. Let's say the IRS pays you 58 cents a mile. You need to do a mileage regulation. That if I'm driving, we should get the minimum mileage allowed by the IRS to deliver food. So if it's a $6 order, you're getting your 50% $6 order, and let's say it's let's say a 5 mile drive, that's an extra 250. You should be getting paid on top of the $6. So your 5 mile ride, you're making $8.50 for, plus whatever the tip is, if there's a tip. So, you know, that's why like I said, that's a hard thing. You'd have to actually sit down and look, and it's not something I can just make up for myself. I can't just say what regulations work. It takes a group of people. It takes a group of dashers. It takes a group of rideshare people to come up with these type of ideas because we all have different mindsets, and that's one of the problems with independent contractors. What works for me doesn't work for fucking Bud Soda. What works for Bud Soda doesn't work for Payment. What works for William doesn't work for Lisa. We all have different parameters of why we do gig work and what will help us succeed and do better in gig work. So unless you can get a large group of people to come together and come to a consensus that works for everybody, doesn't matter what you propose, it's never going to work. So that's what you need to find first. You need to have a way to come together as a large group of people and come to a consensus which would help everybody, not just me, not just you, everybody, and then we'll go from that point. Would it benefit more of us if we have the 50-50 split on the order, shit like that. But you have to come up with a consensus. And right now we don't have a consensus. Everybody is out here for them fucking selves. And it's always been like that with gig workers. That's why you can never get strikes to work. That's why you can never get boycotts to work because you don't have a consensus from everybody on what works best for them. You know, so it's kind of hard to come up with regulations without having a consensus from everybody. Does that answer your question good enough? I don't know. I find it hard to believe DoorDash is losing money. I find that hard to believe. I find it hard to believe any of these gig apps actually lose money. I think a lot of that is juking and jiving the numbers. I don't believe they're losing money. I find that hard to believe. Because if you're taking 30% off every restaurant every month, you know how many fucking restaurants they're getting paid 30% off of every month? You're telling me they're losing money? You tell me as shitty as their app runs that they're losing money? I don't believe so. I think it goes in their pockets and whatever. It's so yeah, they're I find it hard to believe anybody's losing money. I don't believe that. Yeah, exactly. And times that 30% of what they take, you know, I think Lexi did a video where one company, just one restaurant company, gave them $6 million in fees. So you times that by these fucking restaurants, man. So they're making money. So yeah, Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace is fake ass. So it's just one of those things, you kind of have to. And is there any guarantee that? And that's another thing. Is there any guarantee that if they were to put, let's say, regulations, that everybody would be happy? No, you're still going to get plenty of people that bitch and complain. You got people that out here that are raking in $1,700 a week doing DoorDash and other apps, and they still fucking complain. So nobody ever happy. I would be more than happy to make $1,700 a week. I would have nothing to complain about. I would have nothing to complain about. But you still have people out here making all this money. We'll still find something to complain about. You got people on these channels making thousands of dollars, and they'll bitch about one of the dumbest things that really, at the end of the day, means dick. You still made 13, 14, $1,500, but yeah, you'll find I didn't get to see my extra $2 tip, so I'm gonna bitch about that. Get the fuck out of here. So you can't make everybody happy. Period. So they're always gonna bitch and complain. So it doesn't matter what they do at the end of the day, they're still gonna bitch and complain. So so it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. What matters is your personal choice. You either continue to do it and be miserable while you do it, or just fucking move the fuck on, find something else. Um, at the end of the day, that's the real choice we have. So regulations from state legislators are not going to be effective in any way. Morality doesn't get legislated. Think of like I said, payment. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, you can call for whatever, but does it? At the end of the day, will it make a difference? Who knows? Who knows? You complain about it, try not to too much. Yeah, they don't lose money. I can guarantee they're not losing money. So, yep. And like I said, I'm sure a lot of the politicians are in DoorDash's pocket. They pay these people. That's why there is no regulations too, because they pay people. They have endless amounts of money. I don't know, payment. I'm not going to even get into that serious of an idea. I'm not here to be everybody's fucking hero. I'm like everybody else in this. I just bring up suggestions on what I think might help. I'm not going to be everybody's fucking hero. So I can bring up my suggestions, and if it sounds good, it sounds good. If it don't, it don't. I don't. You know, I have a hard enough time living my own life right now, let alone worrying about everybody else's. I can share my opinions, and that's about all I can do. And at the end of the day, my opinions don't mean dick any more than anybody's. Oh, okay, 399 people will maybe see this. Probably less than 100 people will see this. So my opinions, really, at the end of the day, they don't make a difference. It's the bigger channels that need to get out here and start pushing for better shit. Start pushing for better shit. Other than fucking tip transparency, that means dick. At the end of the day, that's what you need. You can't expect a 400 subscriber channel to do anything, and have any difference on what's going to be done or said, because they don't listen. People don't listen to the 400 subscriber guy, especially me, because I'm an asshole. So people don't listen to what I have to say. So I know. I just wanted to hear what you had. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of is you have to have some kind of regulation. There has to be something. It's like the minimum wage. Somebody at one point had to go and say, "Hey, we need a minimum wage." It's the same idea. You have to get out there and do it. So you're just gonna have to get out there and push and see what works. But that's my only way of doing it is you have to have states to regulate. Kind of like how people are getting the states, like the restaurants. They're banding together right now to fight and go to the state and fight for caps on the fees that they pay. That's the kind of shit you have to do. You have to band together. We have to band together as a group of people and go and try to do this shit. Just like the restaurants are doing right now. They're banding together to say, hey, we don't want to pay this much in fees. And now um, you have legislators starting to cap the fees. That's what we need. So so that's all I can think of is you have to have regulations. It's like anything. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah. And why? Because they pay big bucks. They pay these motherfuckers they pay these people to stay open. So, and let's face it, even at the end of the day, when it comes to Walmart and shit like that, and um, you have to look at the means that people had to pay. Walmart's cheap. Are you going to go to a mom and pop store and pay $8 for shampoo when you can go to Walmart and buy shampoo for $2? You had to look. You almost had to look at it from that point of view as well. Is people lost their jobs, money's tight. What is going to help spread people's dollars better, Walmart or mom and pops? Unfortunately, mom and pops get fucked. Somebody's going to get fucked sooner or later. But you have to kind of look at it. I look at it kind of from that point. Like you have to look, where's the dollar going to go the best or be the best spent? And if you can buy shampoo for $2 at Walmart, mom and pops charge $8 for fucking shampoo. What's going to be more beneficial for a public that's financially struggling and hurting? Walmart, you know. So the whole thing with this whole shutting down everything because of this virus, that was fucking retarded in the first place. Never needed to be done. None of this shit need to be done. The shit's going to spread. It's a fucking virus. It's a fucking virus. It's going to spread. There's no amount of locking people down, no amount of doing any of this shit is going to stop anything. So that whole locking people down, that's fucking retarded to begin with. Yeah, yeah, same here. All they did was cause a big giant panic for nothing. and they hurt a lot of people for nothing. Because let's look at it now. Has it stopped the spread of the virus? No. Locking down didn't stop a goddamn thing. So at the end of the day, you didn't do nothing but hurt people. You know, and what's all behind it at the end of the day? Money. It's all about the money. You know, yeah, it's all about the power and the money. That's all it is. Power, money. It's like, why are they pushing you to get vaccinated when it doesn't even stop you from spreading it or catching it? That does that make any sense to people? People actually think that makes sense. That, oh, it's the non-vaccinated people that are killing people. Duh, you can still catch it and spread it with the fucking vaccine. So how am I, unvaccinated, can spread it and catch it? What the fuck's the difference whether I got the vaccine or not? If both people are still allowed to spread it and catch it, what difference does it make whether I have a vaccine or not? And people still don't, they can't catch that concept because they've been so brainwashed into thinking, yeah, if I get my vaccine, I won't kill nobody. Bullshit. You're still spreading it. You're still spreading it. It's a false sense of security. In my opinion, if you're vaccinated and you're walking around thinking that I'm all good, you're probably killing more people than I am. You're killing more people than me because you're walking around with this false sense of security that, oh, I'm not going to hurt nobody. The whole time you're spreading it and killing people. So fucking duh. That might be. I might get my channel dogs for that because that might be false information. So I might be spreading false. But in my personal opinion, you're causing more people to die because you're walking around with this false sense of security that, oh, I'm perfectly good because I got vaccinated. The whole time you're spreading this shit like everybody else. So, oh yeah, that whole yeah, he should be, yeah. But see, and that's another thing. Our country has become so pussy whipped. We it's funny when you go on Facebook and some YouTube channels, you have all these people talking about, oh, this country gave up their guns and they're locked down. They gave up their guns. We have all the guns in the motherfucking world, and we still sitting here like bitches. So why? How can you sit there and say, okay, Australia gave all their guns, they're in lockdown, they shouldn't have gave up their guns? You have all the guns in the world, you're locked down, bitch. So how the fuck are you sitting there? It's a bunch of hypocrite, bunch of hypocrite bullshit. So, that's these people are so full of shit. I see more people talk about um, that if the government ever comes for my guns, I'm going to bury them. Bitch, if the government is coming for your guns, it's time to pick them up and use them, not fucking bury them. So that's the mindset of these people. They talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. So that's at the end of the day. That's what it boils down to. You know, talk talk, but they don't walk the walk. So you can't dog other countries for not having guns, and now their government's doing this when our government's doing the same thing, and you have all the guns in the world. So you can't fucking. It's just some doo shit. What's up, Donnie? How you doing? So it's how it is. So we got a bunch of hypocrites out here. People talk this talk, but don't walk the walk. You know? No, the vaccine ain't working like it. I got I got stuck in Facebook jail and have had so many comments and post tags that it ain't funny. You have to speak in tongue and code the scenes. Yeah, it's you know, and I don't want to sound like a dick when it comes to this shit, but if you look at the pictures that they continue to send out there, yeah, exactly, Mo Dasher. That's my whole point. You sit there and talk about, oh, if they ever come for my guns, I'm going to bury it. Bitch, if they're coming for your guns, it's time to pick it up and use it. If that's your mindset that if they come for your guns, you're going to bury them, then you don't deserve your guns in the first place. Give them away. Give them to the government. You're not going to use them anyways. You're just burying them. So what are you going to? You going to give them to the gophers to use because you're burying them? You're just gonna let the gophers use your guns? What the fuck is that? That's dumb. That's a dumbass mindset, and that just shows you the cowardice of people. You know, you talk the talk, but you won't walk the walk. So this country was founded on that. This country was founded on telling people to go fuck yourself. That's what this country was founded on. People have lost that. People have lost that. So they're too comfortable in their little fucking fantasy world. They're too busy running around in the desert playing fucking commando than sticking up and actually having to be the commando. You know? But yeah, that whole and what I was gonna say, I don't want to sound like a dick and anything, and people look at me wrong. That's why I don't have the subscribers. But if you look at 95% of the pictures you see of people dying in the hospital, they're all fat as fuck. I'm not skinny by any means. I could afford to lose a few pounds, definitely. But yet you don't hear anything about diet. You don't hear anything about obviously a major problem with dying from COVID is being fucking fat. Do you hear anybody saying anything about diet? No, it's vaccine. Get the vaccine, you'll be fine. No, why don't you try telling people go eat a fucking salad? Go do some exercise. Build your lung power up. Build your heart up. You don't see that. So what is that? So are they really care? Do they really care about your health? If you know 95% of the people dying from COVID are fat fucks, then why aren't you pushing a good diet? Why aren't you pushing the better diet for your kids? Why are we still taking our kids to McDonald's? If you're one of those parents that you feel, oh my God, your kid's fucking 400 pounds and you're worried about them dying from COVID, but yet you still take them to McDonald's every day, why don't you make them a fucking fresh cooked meal at home? Something healthy. Get them out there exercising, building up their immune system. No, you're like, I'm locked in the house eating fucking McDonald's and you're not doing anything for them. But then when they die of COVID, you're going to be, oh, maybe they were vaccinated. No, maybe if took your own health into, and it just goes back to personal responsibility. It's your personal responsibility. We can't expect the government to do everything for you. If you got to rely on your government to do everything for you, then you suck. You got to do it for yourself. If you know that being a fat fuck will put you in danger, then you should be changing your lifestyle. And I'm not picking on fat people because, like I said, I'm not skinny. But if being a fat fuck is putting your life at risk, and you know this, then why are you not out there exercising, losing weight, eating better, take it upon yourself to help yourself? Quit expecting everybody else to do it. So that's what you got to do. Quit expecting everybody else to be your savior. Same with DoorDash. Same with these YouTubers, DoorDash, and quit expecting that we have the or that these gig YouTubers have the magic fucking power to make you lots of money off DoorDash. Quit expecting it. Do it for yourself. Do shit for yourself. You know. Hey, Noah, what's up? So hey, Noah, how you doing? It's like me. Y'all know I smoke. Do I know that if I catch COVID or I might? I think I might already had it. I don't know. Who knows? But I don't. I already know that. Yeah, my lungs are gonna be fucked. I already know this. I smoke. Oh, you're on a pause. Hey, ZD, how you doing? Hiding in the background? Yeah, exactly. ZD, exactly. Work on your health. Instead of eating McDonald's, eat a salad. Make your own food. Make healthy alternatives. You know, and that's one thing about gig work that really sucks is you are stuck out there because you're working these 10, 12 hours. It's hard to watch your diet. I gained so much weight because I worked for Lyft because all I'm doing, I'm sitting in my car driving around. It's easy to grab a couple hot dogs from 7-Eleven. It's easy to run through the drive-through and grab a couple burgers. You put on a shit ton of weight. You know, that's what I've heard Dashing do because it already covers the shit the tar in the cigarettes cover the things that the COVID sticks to. So it might be why I haven't caught it. Knock on wood, I don't, and I end up dying. But it is what it is. If I end up dying, I end up fucking dying. And I've been close twice anyway, so been there, done that twice so far. So third time's a charm, I guess. But it is what it is, you know. But do I know I need to lose weight? Yes, I'm having a hard time losing weight because some with my medicine. Um, I don't know. I haven't been able to afford to go to the doctor to check on my medicine, so I'm having a hard time losing weight. So same with my kidney. So it is what it is. You just got to suck it up, deal with it, and do your best you can. Yeah, that would be crazy, wouldn't it, Payman? Then cigarette companies would have a fucking ball if that was the case. Cigarette companies be balling then. So, I have my own issues I deal with on a daily. So yeah, well, I've had some doozies. Yeah, I've been working on that, Jay, but it's like I think it has something to do with my medicine because I got my bands, I do my band workout. You guys know I walk all the time because I'm doing delivery, so I'm always on my feet walking, and I still haven't been able to drop the fucking weight, man. I've cut down my soda, I've cut that back down. I'm gonna try to get off the soda completely, but man, I just and right now my kidneys are really fucked up. I think so. And like I said, I haven't been able to afford to go to the doctor to get them looked at, but it is what it is. I can only do what I can do. So, you know, so, uh, you know, and I know I go to the doctors, they tell you the same shit, lose weight, and, shit like that. But, I try to eat healthy. I don't eat, I do the intermittent fasting stuff where I'll eat maybe one meal a day. Um, I'll try to keep it as low fat as possible, but I just haven't been able to drop it. You know? I might just go try to get back on that. I might just try to go back on the fucking Atkins thing where no more carbs. I don't know. Try that shit again. Well, gotta do something. But I never say use me as an example because I'm the last person. Don't ever use Roy as an example of anything. You can use me as an example of what not to do. But yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta start doing something. But just but like you said, it's hard. It's hard to. It's one of the bad. It's one of the most evil things when it comes to gig work. Is because you're stuck in your car all day. You put on weight. It's hard. It's one of the unhealthy things about gig work is being able to eat properly. I'm sure that and I'm not going to say that's an excuse for people to gain weight, but it's a legit thing. There are people that make it work for them. They do gig work, stay in health, and this and that. But there are people out there that when you're sitting on your ass 12 hours a day doing gig work, you're putting on weight. And that's not healthy. You know. Yeah, yeah. I definitely need to do my water intake. Might be what's wrong with my kidneys again. I just have to start drinking more water. I hate water. Water tastes like shit to me. So, but I need to drink more of it. So, the water is horrible. I don't like the taste of water. I know you all say water don't have any taste to it, but yes, it does. Can't stand it. Best not to eat while working. Eat at the end of the shift. Yeah, but okay. Let's say you eat at the end of the shift, Noah. Then you end up going to bed on a full stomach, and that's just as bad. You know. Let's say you work a 10-hour shift. You go home, you eat. It's fucking 10 at night. You got to be up at 6 in the morning. So you still end up going to bed on a full stomach, and then you're fucking. It's just as bad as the other stuff. I don't like tea, bro. I don't do tea. Sorry, sorry. I don't drink tea. I don't drink none of that shit. Tea's nasty. Yeah, that's the best you can do. Just get out there and try. Try harder. Try as hard as you can. Do what you got to do. But that's one of the things. If you guys look, that's killing people is these people are heavily overweight. They just have bad lifestyles. And, you know, that's one of the best things you can do to hopefully survive COVID stuff. Is try to get yourself in somewhat good shape. You know, but even then, it's no guarantee. It's a virus. It's no guarantees. Everything affects us all differently. What might affect me doesn't affect you. And so at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's a virus. It's going to do what your body's going to do. What it's going to do. It's either going to be like, oh, blow that shit off, or it's going to fuck you up. So you know, it's kind of like rolling the dice, man. You never know. You just roll the dice and hope if you get it, hope for the best. You know, tea, yeah, tea's just gross. I can't do it. Shit, I have no problem breaking a sweat, Jay. I mean, 120 fucking degrees out here. When you're running around delivering pizza and it's 100 fucking 15 degrees, trust me, you don't have no problem breaking a sweat out in this bitch. So I have soda kicks. Yeah, the heat out here will fucking destroy you. Exactly, Jay. I live right on the edge of hell, bro. Oh, you start sweating. Ugh. Yeah, I got to do something. Like you said, more water. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, yeah, same thing. Yeah, exactly. The whole over sanitizing everything, and yeah, it doesn't help it doesn't help when you're fucking killing every fucking germ that's near you. Germs are what build your immune system. So, yeah, it's interesting. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. It's what almost 11:30. Gonna relax. Yeah, I drink Diet Mountain Dew like a motherfucker. I keep Diet Mountain Dew in business. Shit. It was 88 degrees at 10 a.m. I think right now we're probably let's see, it's 11:25. I'd say we're probably close to 95 degrees still. It's hot as shit. So I think it busted up 108 degrees today. So I think we're probably right around 95 degrees still. So, yeah, it's hot as ass here. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Go do your thing. Go have fun. Go watch some other good YouTubers. And, as usual, have a good week. Gonna try to get out there and do it myself and see what happens. And I'm sure I'll see you guys again sometime soon. So be safe. Have fun. Nice talking to you and all the new guy people that showed up. I appreciate you coming in and doing your thing. All right. Take care, guys.